Hi, I'm Paul Rawlings, and welcome to this three-part series, 2012, the prediction, the prophecy, and the possibilities. In this three-part series, we'll be discussing who said what, when, and why, providing some insight into the awakening that's currently upon us. Each part of the series is designed to address a specific aspect of the 2012 prophecy. In part one, we'll begin with the prediction, what it was really based upon, and who actually said it. I'd like to say sit back, relax, and enjoy the video series, but that doesn't seem appropriate for a series that's designed to speak about the possible end of the world as we currently know it. So instead, I'll make a humble request to please take note and heed the insight of those who have traveled before us. Well, it's finally upon us, 2012, the year that some believe will be our last on this planet. Does it really bring atrocities beyond our wildest comprehension? Massive earthquakes and global flooding? Most of this concern is based upon a prediction made by an ancient civilization we know very little about, the Mayans. So is it really time to throw caution to the wind, max out the credit cards? Probably not. So, if 2012 is really the end of civilization, I think we need to know. So to fully appreciate and correctly understand the prediction of this impending doom, we need to back up a little. Okay, a lot. And understand what's led us to the point that we're currently at. And I don't think science is going to be very helpful on this one. So let's start with the Mayans, what was really said, what it was based upon, and who these people actually were. Most believe the Mayans are descendants from the city of Atlantis. So all that talk about that city that found its final resting place under the ocean appears to be true. The Mayans were an advanced society that understood light, the spiritual kind, and energy at a level far above our current knowledge. Not surprisingly also is that they were excellent mathematicians. Over 20 calendars were developed before Christ by this ancient civilization and still hold accurate dates and predictions. The Mayan calendar is based in cycles. They're segmented into different parts that make up the whole. The long count calendar, as it's known, shows a completion of a cycle in 5,125 years. 2012 is when that cycle completes. 12/21/2012, for those who feel the need to be exact. So before I go any further, let's clarify what the Mayans said or really didn't say. They didn't predict the end of the world in 2012. What they did say is, according to their long count calendar, we will complete a full energy cycle in the year 2012. Not surprising, others who have mastered the same set of number crunching skills show the completion of the long count calendar as well. Nostradamus was another who spoke of such predictions. Looking at this same time frame from a totally different angle, that of star alignment, also yields some interesting facts. In the winter solstice of 2012, the sun will be aligned in the center of the Milky Way. No, not the candy bar, the star constellation. And whatever energy that flows between the Earth and the Milky Way will be disrupted. We estimate the last time that this happened was over 26,000 years ago. So we're not really sure what's going to happen, but we do know this. It's going to be big. Turning back to the Mayan writings, little if any documentation is left to help provide more insight. It seems that when the Spaniards came over and met the Mayan civilization in the early 15th century, the Mayan practices were viewed as pagan. And under the order of a Catholic bishop, most of the Mayan scrolls and writings were destroyed. I'm not judging, I'm just saying. So where do we go from here? Do we continue to move forward with reckless abandon? Or do we catch the next flight to Tibet and join Monk of the Month Club? Well, hang on, there's a few more things we need to know. What was really said and predicted was simply that there'll be an energy shift that will be upon us. This energy shift is predicted to impact us at the completion of 2012. How this affects us is really up to us, the energy being what we all choose to put in the universe every day. Positive or negative, courageous or compliant, every thought we have, every action we take or choose not to, impacts all of us, and it either adds or detracts from the energy cup we all drink from.